Colombia is legalizing its cocaine industry. The biggest news of 2020, or just someone's illusion? Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. After 40 years of US-backed anti-drug policy that criminalizes the coca leaf, Colombian Senator Ivan Marulanda and a group of members of Congress want to change drug and decriminalize its production and use. Senator Ivan Marulanda has recently proposed a cocaine legalization bill, which is currently moving through Colombia's Congress. In fact, it proposes that the state buy the entirety of Colombia's coca harvest. There are 200,000 farmer families linked to coca growing, so almost 1 million individuals. The state would buy coca at market prices. The programs for coca eradication each year cost more than $1 billion. Buying the entire coca harvest each year would cost $680 million. So it costs less to buy the harvest than to destroy it. This South American country exports 90% of the cocaine in the world today. There are about 1,500 tons that leave the country each year, and there are about 200,000 hectares of land under cultivation of coca. These numbers are much more than a proof that the economy of Colombia is totally dependable on the narcotics. But not only the economy, the Colombian way of life is in question. We are already familiar with the fact that Colombia has a military and police-driven drug policy that dates back to the 1980s, when drug trafficking was the powerful weapon of the cartels. Colombia's first reaction, and also the response of the international community, was to start a war on drugs. According to Marulanda, Colombia and the international community, especially the United States, are throwing away enormous quantities of money on the war on drugs in the garbage, instead of dedicating it to social and human development in order to improve people's well-being. So, if they accept this bill, what would the government do with all the coca leaves? Firstly, the state would supply raw materials to artisanal industries, primarily of indigenous origin, that would produce foods, baking flour, medicinal products, and drinks like tea. Also, indigenous groups have a strong relationship with the leaf because they have taken care of it for hundreds of years. Now, the coca leaf has other properties too. Studies show it has a significant amount of calcium. There are nutritional properties, and so there are opportunities to open up to industrial production. There are also ways to make fertilizers. The other thing the state would do is produce cocaine. It would supply that cocaine to users, but for pain relief, not recreational use. And then it would supply coca and cocaine to research groups around the world who could study it for analgesic, pain-killing uses. Like that in Bolivia, it hopes to bring hundreds of thousands of illegal coca farmers out of the shadows into a legal, homegrown industry. Is this only a dream? What are the consequences of accepting this bill and decriminalizing the coca leaf? Would Colombia be a better place to live? Would the world become a better place for every one of us? What are your thoughts? And now just like and subscribe, and maybe share your thoughts to get an access to all of the actual knowledge of this world.